Bruh.
You should heal yourself. Now!
Alright, I guess it's just the three of us, I guess. I'm surprised Belt and Kamaru are not here. I guess they'll show up later? I don't know. Alright, here we go, bookmark. Because I had to leave off very abruptly last night. It would be nice if Rizu was here, because then he could see his bet. Can't see the game. Oh, there. Use your eyes. Now I don't see anything. Okay, there we go. Alright then. Alright then.
Here we go.
It'd be nice if the frame rate was actually working right now. Okay, there we go. We just had to dodge Edelgard right now.
Stay focused.
Rather use my feet?
I'll cut through.
Of course, the 2 feet. I'm stuck in this stream with the 2 feet people. Please, someone join. Someone who is not the feet people. I will take anyone who is not a foot person. I will take even Ness. I don't care, just someone who's not a foot person. I'm stuck with 2 foot people in chat. Okay, we finally got rid of Linhardt. Call out one person because I'm not affiliated anymore. Now, once a foot person, always a foot person. You don't just get to dart off like that. Also, why is the game so jittery? Like, it's worse than usual. Any foot lowers in chat? Oh, thankfully Garnif's here. Now it's not just me stuck with a bunch of foot people, because we got Garnif now. What? Okay. Alright then. I guess maybe I'm not safe. Why is it like this? Okay, let me try this. Okay, that's a bit better. I would say that's better. I've noticed the solution to this is just pause and unpause. That fixes most problems here. That fixes most crashing, or not crashing. Fixes most freeze-ups and slow stuff. Hooves! Yeah. He probably would like that. He probably would. Fear of problems? Oh, right. Hooves, yeah. Today was Hafu Day. Well, I don't like bookmarks. I really don't. Because here's the thing. I can't play my own individual file. Because the stupid way they do bookmarks in Fire Emblem is that if you bookmark one file, you just cannot touch any file. Otherwise they'll delete the bookmark. And I think it's really dumb. I mean, yeah, if it didn't do that, I wouldn't bother with it. But it bothers me so much because I just could not play the game. I couldn't play my other file. Okay, we're gonna do this, then kill it with Dimitri. And Rizu's not here, but he can check the VOD if he doesn't trust me.
If you stand
And I guess chat's word.
I was
Isn't that literally why they're called Brodies? But I guess you mean to say they're not actually male. They may claim to be male, but they're not actually.
So, it is.
if the Empire
I'm sorry.
in that case, I wonder when you'll be
I must keep aiming higher.
I'm not terminally online, so no, I haven't.
I
All
hate
right.
to admit it, but it seems
Good riddance.
That is the end. The Blue Lions.
We won! And judging by...
Alright, there we go. And we should be able to get someone. Should be able to get someone from this. I guess not for the... So in Black Eagles, if you go and win the fight, you get to go get Felix. But of course in Blue Lions, you just don't get anyone. Which, again, I think is kind of dumb. You should at least get someone.
Well done, your princeliness. I'm certainly not in any hurry to get on your bad side.
I think the next character we actually recruit that isn't faculty is Marianne. I think that's in like chapter 11 or 12. So you get
I
the
had a
idea
wonderful
that,
time.
yeah, Blue Lions, they're not really being very nice to you.
I can only call
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon.
Has been replaced. I bought a new one at the store today. You bought the belt. It is now known as the Belt 2. Is it leather? Aren't most belts leather?
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
What do we got here?
I see.
Oh, it's just this. Okay. Was busy. I'm finally here. Hey, Rizu, we just did your request. I killed everyone else besides Byleth and Dimitri, so I guess you get to spawn to someone now.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment?
You can check the past recording if you don't trust me. Any material can be a belt. Linhardt's birthday, yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna give him an 8T. Like I said, if you didn't hear last time, last stream I had found out that apparently you only get 30 rest-filled blends, and that's it. That's all you get for this hack. You do not get any more tea. I've checked with the creator of this mod, and he said you only get those. You don't get anything else. So, yeah, I'm only gonna have tea parties with people I actually like. Dora Thought. Why would I be curious to see what she's doing? Why would I be curious about her? It was more a fun suggestion than an offer of money. Okay, what do we got here? What are we gonna... So, I do have some paralogues I gotta do, don't I? That's a lot, but I think this is the last of the ones they dump on me until time skip. For the most part. Because you want to marry the thought. No, I don't. I really don't. I really do not. I really, really don't. So yeah, these are the two that I'm not doing. So realistically, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have to actually do. War Master Dorothy. Yeah, I don't think you can make her a War Master. You can make Hilda a War Master. She just starts out in it when you recruit her out of house, I think. So we could do the Service Paralogue. We could do. Wait. We can still get the Aegis Shield. Wait. Hold on. Is that a good idea? Try to do Felix's Paralogue without Felix. I'm a little scared of trying that. Because it might just give me a game over. I'm not sure that's a good idea. We could definitely do Sylvain's. That would not be hard. I'm a little concerned about Felix's though. Because yeah, you could still, at least according to this, you can do it. I don't know how that's gonna work if Felix is dead. Go for it. Well, what if it gives me a game over? I mean, it might just not give me a game over. It might just be like, okay, whatever, Felix is alive. Like, the game just might think that Felix is alive. But, because you're not supposed to get this if you don't actually have Felix on you. So, I don't know how this is gonna work. It's probably a green unit. I am curious, though. I won't lie, I am curious. I am curious. I mean, I can at least still get the Aegis Shield, if nothing else. And that alone kind of interests me. We'll give it a try. Save. I mean, they can't really reset an iron, but you know what? I might make an exception for this because it's not something you're really supposed to be able to do. Let's do some supports first, though. Oh, we got Ash. We got an Ash support, guys. And Maki's not here to complain about it, so I can just go do the Ash voice. Oh, we got 2 Ash supports. Oh boy. Alright, guys. It's time. It's that time of the day again. Okay. For crash, not for scumming. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. You don't like to talk much, huh, Dedue? I am not skilled in conversation. Any particular reason? I'm only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be. Can we kill Ash since Maki isn't here? it will cost. It's gonna cost you $20 because he is protected. So it's gonna cost more, and plus there's a +5 penalty because you already killed someone. Get that out of here, Proctor. Get that out of here. Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me. I grow weary of it. 20? We agreed not to unless they kill Rally Wife. Agreed not to... Yeah, that's true. Well, Proctor is kind of her own beast, I guess. That makes sense. A lot of people hate Dusker. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people. We sound like true monsters. Why aren't you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry? I suppose. If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds. I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated. But like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all. I am not very good at interesting conversation. We can work on that. Tell me about Dusker. What was your hometown like? Calm. More forested than Fargus. Each town had a specialty. Smithing. Fishing. You would be better off reading that about it in a book. Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing. You're a great cook, and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Dusker-style food? As we have established, people hate Dusker. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent. Ah. But the cuisine of Dusker is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it. I am pleased to hear you say so. Why we've been killing, he's a gay black man. According to your headcanon he is, but he's not actually. Okay. Lorenz maxing? Now get that out of here. Okay, now that... Oh, you mean like lore maxing or Lorenz maxing? Because one of them is bad. Okay, you meant Lorenz maxing. Yeah, get that out of here. Now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem. Ah, I've got it. Finally. See, isn't it fun to learn? Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this? Well, studying it was something of a necessity for me. What do you mean? When I catch a different stream? Bruh. This guy just left. My father was one of the king's knights. One day he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother. I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly, I completely understand. After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here to Garreg Mach. Here? Really? That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in, lots of it, and I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery in Ferdia at first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation. Oh wow, so for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny. Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all my friends and allies here. I'm studying so hard I can be useful. I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear. You work so hard. I really respect that. I'm gonna follow your example. Alright, that's probably all the Ash supports we're doing this stream. Okay. Alright, now let's do that paralogue. Let's see what happens. I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not even gonna save here because I genuinely don't know what to expect. I've never been able to do Felix's paralogue without Felix. This is really weird.
There you are. I was looking for you.
Imagine it brings him back to life.
I need a favor.
Imagine the system gets confused and just brings him back. Nice, crash incoming. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know.
Yes, my fault.
Or the game just gives me a game over immediately. It could just give me a game over.
But about the
It could just give me a game over.
after the bandit, my
I think that's more likely than a crash.
precise, correct. But I and it all. Excellent.
Using my brain
While
power.
I'm at it,
Let's go
you-
gambling, I guess so.
I'll set off on.
I think it'd be funny if we just brought Felix back to life. But yeah, you might be right. I might just give him as a green unit. What if it's like, oh, you did his paralogue, now you can go and recruit him? That'd be hilarious. Like, oh, hey, you didn't have Felix, I'll give you Felix. I mean, hey, I'll take it if the game does that. I doubt it will, but I stand by that he shows up but as a green unit. You're probably right, actually. I kind of get the feeling that you're right. Where is he? I don't see him. I don't see him, so maybe he just doesn't show up at all. Which case makes me think that the game's just gonna crash. Yeah, I don't see him. That's not a good thing. That might not be a good thing. Because the game might just say... oh yeah, game over. He's not alive. Because let's see. I don't think I can check the conditions right now. I do want to at least replenish my weapons. In case it does actually work, we do want to actually have our weapons in order. That could happen. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this.
Is that thanks a bunch? Is that thanks a bunch?
So I mean we can see, but I'm a little bit concerned, as you might imagine.
Is that thanks a bunch?
We're not counting it. This is bug testing. Yeah, I think this is like the one instance where I would not count a game over as actually a game over, because the game should just not have given me this. If that was really the issue at hand, it should just not have given it to us.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Okay. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's work on Catherine's, let's work on her lances. Were I not battered and tired. Old True Zoomer. I'd go on crusade for Silver Snail. Imagine being this much of a suck up for Silver Snail. Imagine simming for the absolute worst route in the game. Imagine wasting your time with that. That follows well, it seems, as an actual tone. The one route that follows well, it seems? Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna say that Engay is well written. Is this Zoomer Jagan? I guess so. Does she pass? No, she doesn't. The lazy reskin is of Silver Snow. That somehow feels like it has more. That somehow feels less lazy. I'm not saying by any means I like Verdant Wind. I don't. I don't like Verdant Wind. And yeah, it is technically a it is a lazy redo of it, but it does add more onto it. Well written isn't the same thing. So you admit that Silver Snow is not well written then. We can also just get a game over if Rodrigue dies. It's entirely possible. Okay. I'm gonna put N up here, I think. A hollow retelling of... I mean, yes, Silver Snow was made first, I agree to that, but... It's equivalent of saying you're a raging homosexual. This is true. This is very true. Yeah, see, the defeated conditions include Felix in there, so if he's already dead, does it just give you a game over?
Felix, my son.
Okay. Chadrick, so true. So true. So apparently it just ignores that Felix is gone. What is the message? I mean, I don't think it really says much, but it does expand a little bit by including the final boss that Verdant Wind should have had all along, honestly. Maybe it's just me, but I think that Verdant Wind should have had that to begin with. Sure, not the funnel map. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks, Catherine. That's actually really helpful. I mean, I agree. I think it's very poorly brought up. I agree with you on that. But I think that Nemesis is a far better idea than fighting Rhea. Now, I think they should be swapped. I think it makes far more sense for Claude to fight Rhea. And I think Rhea should fight Saros, or not. Yeah, she should fight herself. No, I think Rhea should fight Nemesis because it just makes a lot more sense.
Each battle a chance.
He's turned into a fraud because him. The message of criminal final you will wait until your students are legal to marry one of them. Pulling a Dimitri and imagine that Felix is still with us. That's kind of sad. It is, but I guess it does means we're not getting a game over.
I'll give it my all.
This middle part's a little bit tricky to deal with, though.
I'm on it.
Honestly, I found that the main issue I struggle with is just that I almost always, end up putting way too many troops over here on this flank. So I think we will not put that many here because I always put too many here, and I have a much harder time over in the western flank. Much harder time with the western flank than anything. Where you seek to conserve the values of the old order, but then end up destroying them anyway because Rhea just goes berserk for no reason. They never really would change. Okay, but instead they could, if Rhea needs to die, they could instead make her, I don't know, sacrifice herself instead. Like she sacrifices herself in the final fight against something else, and so it feels a lot more like there was a point to saving her. Because if she wasn't saved, then she couldn't sacrifice herself for the greater good. But instead, no, you just gotta go kill her. Even though the whole point was you were trying to save her. That point will never make sense to me, Chimera. I don't think, no matter how many times you say it, I don't think I'll ever understand that logic. The logic of, yeah, this woman that we've been saving, we need to go and she tanked nukes. Yeah, but somehow she's still alive, but then she dies after her fight against you for some reason? Yeah, it makes no sense. Also, why did tanking nukes make her attack you? That makes no sense.
Here goes.
She should have died. She should have.
I owe you one.
She should have died. Gotta dip. He loses the argument and then dips. Oh, nice dodge. Let's say he runs when good arguments are made. I know, right? crashing out because I ate the boba in my tea with a spoon. This is like the equivalent of... I don't understand what boba is besides just tea. I don't... Why do East Asians go and... They go like giga schizo mode over it. I don't understand why. You can just call her a girlfriend. I think the point was he was trying to emphasize the fact that she's Asian, so she goes berserk over boba tea. I think that's what he... Like, at first I was like, well, why does he specify that? We already know she's Chinese. Boba's so boring. Yeah, I guess you gotta be East Asian in order to get it. I don't know. Seems very overhyped. Then again, I'm not really a tea person, which is ironic, considering both my parents love tea, but I could not. I'm not a hot drink sort of guy. Hot drinks just don't make sense to me. Like, if you want something, if you want to drink something, you want to quench yourself. You want to maybe cool yourself off. Drinking a hot drink makes zero sense to me. They're just little fruit-flavored bubbles. What? That's literally all they are? That's literally it? You do with tea, but then I remembered America's best tea party in history. So true. See, we Americans know what tea is all about. Just throw it into a harbor. That's all you really need to do. Wow, he dodged both those. I mean, I guess they were 51% still. Show me what a real man looks like, Sylvain. You did.
I like how this feels.
Except you didn't say the funny thing, sadly. You should show us what a real man looks like. Okay, that's kind of weird. The Brit saying that tea sucks. That's not something I thought I'd see. I mean, you can't even make an Indian joke with that because Indians love tea.
Everything will be fine. Good people of this hamlet, escape where you can.
Nice. Tea does suck, though. Maybe you're secretly American.
Let's think carefully.
Yeah, he got broken. Thank you. Got rid of that guy in the forest. That guy was annoying. Yeah, that guy's gonna need to get help. Wow, the green ones are critting like crazy right now. Dang. Alright. Alright, game. One of you then, yeah. You got upgraded to American. No longer a dirty Brit. Southerners will die by their sweet tea.
Just give up.
Not the alt I thought I was on? What alt did you think you were on? What alt did you think you were on? Is much of an upgrade. It's better than being British, that's for sure. I mean, maybe it's not much of an upgrade, but I'd say it's more of an upgrade than you think it is. What's the one that shoots minorities? I mean, in Britain, you get arrested for simply typing out your distaste with minorities. Just don't like drinking leaves? Yeah. I don't know. I never understood the appeal of tea. I tried it once when I was a kid. I was like, nah, this kind of sucks. Why do people like this? Come on, Shamir, you can do a little bit better than that. There we go. Gotta rely on heavy draw to do something? Come on. We said I don't have woman taste. That is a pretty good burn, actually.
Boring.
That is pretty solid burn.
This'll make the job easier.
Woman taste equal, better than no taste? I don't know, man. I think Khmer should come back. Even though he's got terrible arguments about Silver Snow. Slim feminist arc? Slim feminist arc.
Thanks so much.
Unfortunate.
Doing my part.
Level 20. What's he gonna get? Okay.
I'll stick with it.
Not bad. Not bad.
There's so much.
This is probably by far the best Ash I've ever gotten. This is by far the best Ash I've ever had. It's kind of sad. I wish more Ashes level like this. Sadly, they don't. What having a girlfriend does. True. True.
Should I have held back?
Been too influenced by woman opinions.
Another step forward.
I could probably kill that guy anyway. But that's really our only other option right now, so might as well. Nice. Okay. It's calling reinforcements. Well, I don't really like that. You should probably tell your reinforcements to go home. Better be liking T by then? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him we're Americans? Chinese spice lover? Pumpkin spice is it is a bad mistake. Does he kill him? Not quite, but he probably has crit on him. These guys should at least have luck, if anything. Yeah? I mean, maybe they won't have much, but they should at least have luck, I think. Can we try assembly?
Let's win this already. Got it.
Alright, see ya, Gruda King. Okay, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Are you, Chad?
So it's you, from the Officers Academy. Thank you for taking such good care of my son.
Yeah, about that.
It pains me to trouble you, but I
About
humbly
that,
request your
Chadwick.
assistance
I'm
in
sorry,
helping to
man,
secure the
but
villagers.
he just wouldn't level. He just would not level a good stat. Well, he leveled his offensive stats fine, but he didn't level his defensive stats.
Each battle, a
Bro
chance
is in
to
so
grow.
much shock from losing his second son that he doesn't even realize that he's actually dead. feel really bad for Rodrigue, man. He didn't deserve to lose not just one, but 2 sons. That's brutal. Is Felix his father? Yeah, he is. He's Felix's father. Can I get a net over here? Can I get the rally wife over here? I don't think so. I can get Mercedes down here, but I can't get her. Okay, now I can get over here. Wait, no. Ah! That's not what I meant to do. Well, whatever. He lost 3 sons. He doesn't even have 3 kids, to my knowledge. So he's lost all of his kids at this point.
Thank you.
I mean, he lost his other son before the events of the game, but... Okay, it's a good level. It's a good level. Can't lie.
Thanks.
32 strength on the major, let's go. Unless there's just some sons he just never mentioned. I mean, it's possible there's some other son he has that just never talks about. I know that he has a brother, because he mentions leaving the estate in the hands of his brother, I think in 3 Hopes. So we know that he at least has a brother. But that's about it. Don't crit. Okay. Rodriguez Genghis Khan, I guess. Rodrigue Khan. Wow. This is gonna be a very tanky Catherine. This Catherine is absurdly tanky, man. It is ridiculous.
What's next?
I guess she stole all of Felix's defense levels. Can we stop getting these guys? Yeah, that guy's just kind of suicide, isn't he? Because that guy's really dumb. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Catherine is, I bet now you're regretting paying for her. I bet you regret paying for her now. Like, dang, that's the one I should have killed. Procs are probably out here thinking, dang, I killed the wrong one. Shouldn't have killed Ingrid, I should have killed her. Wait, how much does Sylvain do at the Ruined Sky? He might be able to do a lot. Yeah, because that's a lot. Ruined Sky does a lot, but it's just inaccurate, and I don't like that. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can do. Alright, Helm Splitter. Okay, we hit. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's a character that could have potentially been more interesting than issue. She's no support, barely the story. And the person we don't know much about. Yeah, and the thing is, she should be more known about, I think. We won't use Ruin Sky. We're just gonna try to hit one of these 52%. Or 50, whatever. 58%, sorry.
Just give up.
Sylvain might be the highest level unit we have. And he's leveling fairly well. He is leveling actually very well. I like this. I wonder when he's going to be able to promote to Paladin. He should be able to actually promote pretty soon. He might be able to promote after this fight. Because B+ in Lances is pretty solid. And B in Riding, yeah, he should actually good level up. Yeah, as long as he works on his strength, honestly, speed doesn't matter too much because you get Swift Strikes pretty soon anyway. So it's not a bad thing if he doesn't really level up speed that much, but he needs to level up strength. He needs to level up that strength stat. Ash might... no, he's not very... I don't know what we're gonna do to Ash, honestly. He's got somehow worse gauntlet and axe rank than bow rank when I've barely even been using his bows. That's a little concerning. That's a little bit concerning. When's she gonna be a Falcon Knight? Who? Well, whenever she can get her Lance rank up is when that'll happen. So that'll still be a while. I am working on her Lance rank, but she's at E+. She's not gonna be able to become a flyer until she reaches at least, I think, D rank. Now, she's doing fine as is. Like, she doesn't need much help right now. Yeah, I mean, she's got 30 attack speed and really good stats, so she can kind of afford to be stuck in E rank because she's still doing a bajillion damage to enemies. I mean, yeah, if she weren't doing that, then maybe I'd be a little worried, but yeah, it takes a while in this game to get up in weapon range.
Good idea.
I want Catherine to say bad idea. Like, you heal her and then she says bad idea. It'd be funny. Let's try to shoot this guy. What's your opinion on T? Still bad. Still bad. Don't like it. My opinion has not changed. And it probably won't.
The fight continues.
Maybe I will make him a sniper. I don't know. I mean, I gave him Death Blow. I mean, yeah, his strength's probably gonna tank after that if I reclass him, but I don't know, man. I don't really have any other options. No! What do you expect? You asked us like 5 minutes after saying that we didn't like tea. A white monster? Bro. Imagine drinking that slop.
I'm good now.
Caffeine junkie zoomer. Let's see if we can get to something. Monster Blast. I mean, I could crit, I suppose, but kind of doubt it. Not quite what I wanted you to do, but alright. I could gambit you. That is a lot to deal with, though. Well, she should be okay, right? Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Liquid copium for your brain. That's probably true. I'd be inclined to believe that. They're definitely not good for you. Monster Quest? Monster Quest? What the heck even is that? I don't even know what these games are. Almost there. Sadly, not quite. Rodrigo will finish it off.
That is that.
I'm gonna drink like 5 today, and when I die, I'll write about you in my death note. You're gonna drink 5 monsters? Bruh. Bruh. There's no... How are you still alive at this point? I do not understand how you were still alive. I would be impressed if you actually landed that. I'd be genuinely impressed if you did. Neither of us have long to live, pretty much. But why do they give Roderick the coolest freaking crit quotes and they're just like, nah, he's only a green unit. Give him some really sick sounding crit quotes. Just like, nah, It'd be better if we didn't make him actually playable.
It all comes down to this.
Have you never heard of it? No. I haven't.
How about this?
Well, see ya, buddy. Maybe don't get crit. I don't know. Get a better luck stat. Better luck next time. Are unplayable? They're just on your team. Yeah, they're units that fight for you, but you don't actually get direct control of them. The problem is a lot of Fire Emblem games will make maps that have objectives of like, oh, don't let all the green units die or something like that. But their AI is really stupid and often suicidal. So you couldn't imagine how that gets really frustrating. At least I would imagine you could probably see how that'd be annoying. Shamir. Shamir, if you could just maybe... Okay. You know what? Steelbow Gaming. 2 base for Violet the Cromer. I need extra move. Don't you have Stride? You do. Okay, go use Stride on your friend.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, go run your friend over. That's a great idea.
Point home.
Oh, look at that. Flame getting a kill.
It's the least I could do.
Very nice. Look at that. 28 times 2. I mean, I guess it is an armor, to be fair.
That worked out. See ya.
They're basically just dodge tanks. Yeah, that's the reason why they're so oversouped and engaged, because they have no purpose. Their original purpose is just thrown out the window. There's nothing to even about that. Exactly. They've strayed so far away from the thief archetype in Fire Emblem that I don't know what FE17, or not 17, I don't know what FE18 is going to do with them. I hope more of a return to the traditional sense. Think about it. FE1, they kind of sucked. They're just there to go open chests. But over time, they become better and better at combat to the point that they just got rid of their original purpose. It's kind of weird how it works. It's really strange, actually. Can I maybe help out Byleth here, maybe? I mean, they shouldn't hurt me that much, but I don't know. 13 damage, and we're looking at... that might be quite a bit. 33 minus 13. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, as long as we do something like this, we should be okay. Let's take out a vulnerary, we should be okay. Because there's no way they're gonna kill me here. Yeah, they're definitely not killing me. I promise you they're not killing me
Each
like
battle,
this.
a chance to grow.
If Buzz was bad, he should be like, each battle a chance to throw.
Such power dwells within.
Not Not the most accurate, are you? Not the most accurate, are you?
Worth a try.
Dang, chat's kind of dead today. It's a repeat of Sunday, I guess. Maybe people are just tired of Three Houses, I don't know. Oh, hey, she got speed. Rally wife? Rally wife? Each pedal a chance to throw. So true.
Is that all? I'll never back down.
I would rather be in front of the green unit than behind it. Yes, I would rather be in front than behind, that's for sure. She's underage, wait for the time skip at least. You're the only one that cares that much about this.
You fought well.
Okay, what we got here?
Thank you.
Well, that guy might be dead. No? No, he's not. Okay. Hey, Mir. What do we got here? We shoot this guy? We could. We could. How's our dex compared to them? Okay, we can try this. What is Dimitri's level? He's level 21. Some guys are pretty high leveled. Okay, that's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, that's a bit better. Probably should have swapped this. How many villagers are still alive? All but one, I believe. But it doesn't matter because I can get the Aegis Shield regardless. I don't know how it's been changed in this mod, but I know it's been changed. So I've gotten it with like 2 or 3 villagers dead. So it doesn't matter too much.
You're a big help.
And the funny thing is, Felix has been dead this whole time, so I don't even know how I'm supposed to be doing this right now, but I'm able to do it. Doesn't make any sense.
Thank you.
How can grade cheese be creamy and complex? I don't know. Cheese simps glazing again. Wait, you just went... Well, make that 2 dead. I thought he couldn't go through there, but I guess he did. I made Dimitri actually double that guy. We wouldn't have had that happen, but... I guess just went for Byleth. What happened with Ingrid? A certain British woman decided that she doesn't need to be alive. It wasn't my doing. It was not my choice. It was not my choice. It was not my decision. Bruh. Let's just get you up here. Too many green units here. Wait, I don't want you to die. I don't think you would die, but still not gonna bother with that. Let's not let Chadrick
Much
die.
appreciated.
I think his AI is a lot smarter than the other green units. A roast. It's been several years since I've had that. Like, several years. Yep, that is a green unit moment, if I ever heard one. Oh joy! Enemy assassins. Who loves who loves them, honestly? They suck. The approach just gotta gambit them, to be honest. Hope Roderick doesn't do anything too stupid. Okay, at least, again, his AI is at least smart enough to attack from a distance. But then again, I think most... Wow, he actually got lucky there. He landed that. Okay, very nice. Mr. Chadrig. But yeah, I know that Roderick can die on Maddening, but from what I understand, his AI is at least smart enough to not do that, usually. He's at least smart enough to not put himself in the worst position possible. Can we gambit? We could try. We could try. There's no guarantee it'll work, but we can
It's
just give
all
it a
fair
shot.
game.
Probably won't work. Yeah, sadly. Sadly. Don't you have decent... yeah, you do. You could put Demetria in there. If you could actually hit from here. I don't think you can. Yeah, not really a fan of this boss. He's kind of annoying.
Right here.
First come, first served.
What do you mean they changed it? It's in 3 hopes. Oh, I missed. To be fair, I was
Thank you
likely
so
to
much
miss
for your
anyway.
assistance.
Anyway. Save most of the villagers. We get a Wodao. Very nice. We get a large bullion. And I know it's like, oh, you didn't get the Aegis Shield. It'll probably get... Well, actually, if Felix is dead, it might not get the Aegis Shield, now that I think about it. But if I do get the Aegis Shield, I can give it to someone else. Oh, I guess I just don't get it. Do I?
We are
No,
grateful
I
for
might.
your help. I doubt those bandits.
Yeah, I don't think I got it because Felix is dead. Oh well. That's probably what it was. Felix needs to be alive in order for it. Oh well. Would have been nice to have, but it's whatever, man. Give Wodao to do? Why? You're just gonna kill him. You're just gonna kill him. Why would I do that? And I guess we can do Felix's, not Felix's, we just did Felix's. We can do Sylvain's, which is literally the same map, just rehashed a bit. But it should have lower levels, so it should be
Hey,
pretty
Professor,
easy
are
to
you
do.
working to...
So in other words, doing Felix's paralogue without Felix is kind of pointless. Because you don't get the Aegis Shield, but you do get a Wodao out of it, so that's nice, I suppose.
There are thieves and... You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan
Didn't
Tower,
have
yeah?
doubled white magic uses. Oh, so you mean that's something the mod changed? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Makes
and
me more
what's
wish
left of
that
his band of
Rodrigue is playable in
thieves
this
is
mod,
causing
but sadly
trouble
he's
in
not.
Gautier. My father has...
From what I understand,
he's
the
asked for me
only
to come
unit
alone.
that's new in this mod is Rhea.
And the way my
and that's
father-
only in
maybe
Silver
anyway,
Snow.
but none of...
But it's a shame that the... From what I understand,
Great.
it's actually not that
Talk
hard
to
to
the others
mod
and see
them
who's
in.
in.
And if
Thanks,
you want to make
Professor.
Rodrigue and Judith playable, it actually wouldn't be that hard. From what I've heard, the problem is I don't know anything about Three Houses hacking. If I did, I'd probably make them both playable. I probably would. Because I feel like this would be probably the ideal version of Three Houses if they just did a little bit differently. And honestly, the main thing is just that Blue Lions gets like no recruitable units. No recruitable students for a long time. Can't take any more anime Emblem. Bro is really just that. He's really just that. I don't know. I didn't realize it was that taxing for him. Honestly. Well, anyway, see you later, I guess. Make me playable? I don't really care about making Sothis playable. I'm sorry, Rizu, I just don't care that much about Sothis. She could literally not be in the game at all, and I would not really notice a difference. Actually, one of the worst units in Modern Fire Emblem. Yeah, we were talking about her earlier in my server, and yeah, no, she's really like I don't really care if people like using her. The problem is Rinka fans they're delusional. They're the sort of guys that will go and like inflate her value ridiculously. They'll be like, "Oh, she's so good," because I'm struggling right now. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't know that, but hopefully it gets better for you. I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully it gets better. Troll your girlfriend more and eat boba with the spoon. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Hopefully
Is
that
the
works.
one? Thanks a bunch.
At least Ash has a lot of strength, so he can probably use steel weapons a little bit better now. I don't know how well he would, but he at least doesn't seem to be slowed down by his weapons now. So I think he's able to use an iron axe without being slowed down, so that's nice. Okay. This Catherine is a beast. This Catherine is actually a beast. Look at Rio and Xander and legit think she's better. Yeah, they do. They do. They actually do. Like I said, I don't mind people liking the unit they like. They're free to use whoever they like. I'm not going to criticize them for it. But when you start getting delusional and think that this unit is unironically better than one that they're not, the problem is they'll often just do they do so much to make Rinka do what most units can do out of the box. And that's my problem. That's my problem. It's like, why do I have to do all this? Why would I want to use this unit when I could just use someone else who can do all that, but for so much less? So much less. Once clean it only feels like it's been 2 days. Well, I mean, you made progress, though. Like, just because it feels like it's only been 2 days doesn't mean it hasn't. I don't really know what to tell him in that regard, but I mean, he's been doing well if he's managed to do 2 months clean. I don't know why that depresses him. I get that if he relapsed that he might be depressed about it, but it doesn't even sound like he relapsed. It just seems like a really strange reason, but maybe I just don't understand. Armored blow. Plus 6 defense. Yeah, I think I'll take that. I think I will take that. He doesn't really use gauntlets. He probably could, but I don't really think I want to. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Our guys are all just pretty over-leveled, except for Shamir. Shamir does need to catch up a bit. Okay, yeah, I did remember that this part, well, actually, I forgot. This part is a little tricky, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. In fact, Catherine could just solo these guys. I mean, look, think about it. Catherine is just absurd at this point. She's so busted. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how broken she is. It's genuinely not funny. It's so stupid how powerful she is. 26 attack. Meet 22 defense. I'm not joking. It's just that good. I think I'd rather have to do over on this side. There we go. How broken she is. She is extremely broken. I mean, 25 strength, 31 speed, 22 defense, 50 HP, even 16 res. Like, she doesn't really have any real weak spot. I suppose her charm kind of sucks a bit, but like, when you got that much bulk on you, I don't think you really cared that much. I mean, she's an absolute super unit. Honestly, you shouldn't have let me. Not only should you have not forced me to use her, you probably shouldn't even let me use her. Like, she could probably solo this map if she wanted to. And honestly, she might very well just need to do that. Well, probably, I mean, this map is not that hard. So I probably don't need to do that, but... What's the res? What's res again? It's for magic. It's like defense against magic. That's what it is.
Okay, we've got the thieves covered on both sides.
Alright, what we got here?
I'll crush them all.
See, how much does she do? Even with an Iron Lance, she does quite a bit. I didn't know she'd overperform like this. She's always solid, but sometimes she gets even stronger. Sometimes she's even stronger. I mean, usually she's not this strong. She usually is pretty good, but she's usually not this good. That's the thing. She tends to be good, just not quite this good. Dono to kill Kathy. I don't think he's gonna be that interested. I don't think he's that interested. I mean, if he did do that, you do realize your money just kind of goes down the drain, right? Because that is your unit. You paid for her.
Stay focused.
You did pay for her. I suppose it's not off the table for someone to kill her, but I don't know why you'd want that. Simply for the reason that you've already paid for her.
Chance to grow.
Like, yeah, I lost Felix and Ingrid, but I don't know if I need them. I don't know if I need them right now. I don't know if I need them. I mean, Ingrid maybe, because Ingrid gives you a lot of res. Ingrid has a lot of res, and late game Blue Lions has some really scary magic enemies, so she would be nice to have for sure for those. But Felix, nah, she's just flat out overperforming him there. Like, it's not even close. Felix would not have, even if Blessed Felix probably would have struggled to meet these heights.
Aye, aye.
I'll give it my all.
Okay, Ash actually doing exactly what you want Ash to do. I like it. I like it when Ash actually does what he's supposed to do. Which is kill mages.
That's how it goes.
Get your mouse out of the way. Mouse? What mouse? Where? I don't even know where my mouse is. Be kind of right. I didn't pay for her. I mean, yeah. I swear she paid. Well, I guess yeah. You did give her that.
Cut through.
I don't know. 'Cause she usually pays for the death, so I just kind of assumed that. Okay, I really wish Shamir could double. Back to cope, huh? Back to cope. Yeah, I would rather not. I would rather not, game. I would rather not. Your mouse is under? My mouse is no longer even on the screen. Well, it's not on the emulator, that's for sure. Alright, please hit. Okay, thank you. I don't want this bozo alive. Got 21 defense. Okay. Not the worst level in the world. I mean, he's got plenty of strength.
Oh, very good.
Got plenty of strength as is, and honestly his speed is pretty solid. I wouldn't mind just keeping him in Mercenary for the rest until time skip. Back to proclaim the superiority of Silver Snow in the most nonsensical and incoherent way possible.
I'm on it.
Man, I prefer when Kameru simps for a different SS. Because at least that makes sense when he does. At least that SS makes sense. Even if it's controversial, it at least makes sense. Might be the most comprehensive by far. It's not even. It's not even like. It's not even like they come close. They don't. They don't even come close. Never mind how she faces weapon hurl at disadvantage from the whole map in Chapter 5, which is already a hard map when trying to play by the book, let alone trying to spoon feed her, which is generally... Yeah, I mean, I would say there's more than just that, though. Like, just... I mean, yeah, her join map. If you want to talk about join maps, though, talk about Rinka's join map in Chapter 9 of Rev. That makes Chapter 5 in the prologue look like a piece of cake, honestly. I mean, like, that map is not frickin' designed for getting Rinka at that level, at that strength, honestly. Sword of Snow is the only one that has a set tone, story fully tailored to its themes. It's trash can. It sounds like a bunch of big words. It doesn't sound like you actually know what you're saying, though. I don't think you know what you're saying. Because it doesn't have any of that. Fighting the final boss of the whole... Again, you're gonna have to explain that whole elephant in the room of killing the person that you're saving the entire story. There's no way you're getting around that elephant in the room. If that weren't there, then maybe you could, but without that, no, I'm sorry, it's just not happening. It's just not happening.
Here we go.
Like I said, even if they needed her to die, plot-wise, there's still way better ways they could have done it than just, oh, well, she just goes crazy and you have to kill her. That's stupid. How is that a good plot? How is that a good plot? Oh, she just went crazy, so you gotta kill her now. You know what it reeks of to me? It reeks of, we didn't know what to do for a final boss because we meant for it to be Edelgard, but we didn't know what to do after this, but we were told to make a certain set number of chapters, and so now we don't know what to do, so we just decided to throw something together at the last second. And don't get me wrong, Nemesis is the exact same thing. Don't get me wrong, he is the exact same thing, but at least he's not the guy that you were trying to save the entire game. There's, like, you cannot defend that. I'm sorry. I don't care what sort of argument you pull out of your butt, but that makes no freaking sense. Wow, okay.
Better to serve Lady Rhea.
Geared to highlight what was lost along every victory. That's literally every route does that.
All for Lady Rhea.
Every route is like, we had to go kill this guy that we once were classmates with. That sucks. But that's just what's gotta happen in a war. That's literally every freaking story in the game. That's not a Silver Snow unique thing.
So obvious. So obvious.
What are they doing? Because I just don't see it. Like, I'm not sure where this uniqueness comes from. It feels like the least unique route, if anything. Even though it's the first. You don't even get anyone you don't normally get. Silver Snow is the only route in the game you don't get anyone unique. No one. Despite the constant victories under Bot, the whole continent was changing. The shame of the Holy Order of the Church wasn't being recovered. Okay. Like, I don't see how this is a win for the story, though. I don't see how this is a win for the story. They also, if that is the case, they don't really make a good point of it, though. They never really make a point of it. They're never like, wow, yeah, this is great and all, we're winning battles, but the church isn't really being restored. They don't really make a point of it. Like, maybe that is the case, but they're not really being clear about it.
It's not over yet.
Sure, it's leaderless, but they do kind of make a comeback. Dimitri doesn't care about Imperial losses and he regains anything that's not his family. Edelgard celebrates all the losses and changes. It's called subtlety. I don't know. I think you're just trying to defend bad writing. I think that's all it is. I think you just really happen to like it for some reason, and you're trying to defend it. And I mean, that's fine for you to like it, but I don't think the reasoning that you're giving makes any sense. I don't think it's there. It feels like they wrote themselves into a corner near the end, and they just need. Their boss told them to make another chapter. Their boss told them to make like another 2 chapters, and it just didn't make any sense. With the loss of their own endgame.
Be gone.
Being degenerate and corrupt, nothing is eternal. I mean, again, this whole story feels kind of pointless, though. It's like, we're winning, but not really. Okay, so then why am I even fighting for these idiots? We're winning, but we're not actually winning.
I'll never back down.
So she's the final boss. I think you're just trying to pull that out of nowhere as a way to try to desperately justify it when it literally makes no sense. Rate your post you did yesterday? Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that. It's kind of weird. I mean, I kind of like when I play a game to feel like my efforts were actually fruitful in the story, because if they're not, then why did I even choose to side with the church? When you side with any of the actual countries, you get something out of it. But when you side with the church, they just lose anyway. So what's the point? Never celebrates or has heroic moments like Dimitri. Yeah, and the whole thing just feels pointless. Maybe some people like that, but it doesn't make any sense to me, like, why anyone would like that. I mean, because he could easily get doubled, right? I don't think he really gets doubled, though. Streaming Persona 3 Reloaded. Well, there's always some training streaming Persona. That's not anything new.
A threat eliminated.
Let's leave the fruitfulness to character play interpretation. How good will you be at restoring the church? Well, yeah, but there's no branching path from there of you being more successful than any other Silver Snow player. So it just feel like there's no point. I just feel like there's no point to it. It's a one and done sort of playthrough because there's no. It's just a pointless ending. Why side with them if they're gonna lose in the end anyway? You're just delaying the inevitable. It just seems pointless. But here's another problem. I don't really feel an affinity with the church. I don't really like the characters. I don't like Rhea. So why would I even want to sacrifice myself for the church? Like, it just seems stupid. Maybe if I liked them, I might, but like I don't even like them. So like, why would I want to play as their dumb route?
You're out of luck.
That's a lot of enemies, man. That's a lot of enemies. And more than I would like to take care of.
That worked out.
But wait, in the end of Silver Snow, doesn't the church kind of unify Fodlan anyway? So what's the, like, don't they still end up succeeding? To an extent anyway? She's not capable of bleeding anymore. Well, yeah, but you carry on in her stead, though. AoE spells or anything at all?
Proceed with caution.
You know, the longest time I still don't know what AoE actually means. I still don't actually know what that AoE really is. It's like the one thing that I just never understood what it means. I hear the term all the time, but I just have no idea what it means. Taint for continue the run after that happened. I didn't though. I bookmarked it. And left it there until today. I did the least taint thing possible. And if that's still too taint, I don't know what else to say.
Fighting is what I do.
Reassuring.
Area effect. What does that actually, like, what does that look like? I just don't understand what that's like. There's area effects. I don't think there's any magic like that. Well, actually no, not entirely. Meteor does sort of work like that. It'll attack one enemy, but it will also do damage to enemies around them. I mean, I guess, but that's kind of true with every route, Kamaru. That's kind of true with every route. You enter a new age, like, it's true for literally every route. That's literally true for every route, though. That's not even something unique to just Silver Snow.
I won that?
He was surprised. I won that? You could hear the shakiness in his voice there. He's very surprised that he won that. Even Ash didn't think he was that good. Basically your faction's government over the country. That's literally what happens in Church Route. It's just that instead you are the head of the church. Like, I still just fail to see how this is really different. I just don't see it. I don't know, maybe it's... I don't know, but I just don't see it myself. I don't see it as any different. It's just with a different faction control. Okay, of course. Gotta always have the dumb tile bosses do that. Don't freaking paralyze me. Please don't.
That won't work.
Easy. So obvious. Easy.
Well, yeah, but even in Azure Moon, things change a little bit. Dimitri becomes less of an absolute monarch. Like, it's still uncertain. I don't see... Again, I just don't see the difference here. There's a different power in charge, yes, but that doesn't mean that... That doesn't mean that they're not similar.
No- That's one more stronghold. There are still some strongholds.
I am spent.
She's getting a lot of speed. I do like that. She's getting a lot of speed, and I do like it.
What should I do?
Oh, hey, there he is. There he is. These elements are present, but there are other plots. First, do not give weight to on the dialogue. And second, some of the routes are wholly different but less defined. I don't get this whole tone thing. I think you're just putting it there because you just like this route more than the others.
Not good. I've deep. Thank you.
The king Dimitri feeding poor children. You know how he's going to be. Oh, hey, she got Rally Sneed. Let's go. She got Rally Sneed. But what I'm saying is that Dimitri ends up being a bit different from his predecessors. Just the same happens in other routes too, in their own flavors. Claude opens up the borders, which means that it's definitely more uncertain than Dimitri's for sure. But it does still change things. The point of the matter is, Foolin is not the same. That it just won't be the same as it was before. Mod only, except for Proctor. Well, I mean, no one else is really here. This is kind of the thing. Oh, but I mean, we do have Inkling actually. I forgot that Inkling was still here.
Nothing personal.
Dad is back. Dad.
Going down. I'm getting it.
Dad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Who's Dad? Oh, Silver Snow is better constructed thematically is making me like Silver Snow more. Though traditionally I like. This guy really thinks it's better than Azure Moon. Bro is actually falling off.
Well,
He's actually falling off, guys. This guy actually thinks Silver Snow is the best written route. If Edelgard is in power. Just making a joke.
Gotta use your
Oh,
head
and Durda
sometimes.
King is back. Chat is coming back, guys. I thought that was gonna hit me there. Okay, I don't need to watch all you move. I really don't need to watch you all move. That's not necessary. It's a reverse Donald Trump. He kind of is. He kind of is, if you think about it. Now I have a pasta baby now. I don't think that's what it's called. I don't think that thing exists. Smith everyone except the kingdom is evil. Let's go with that. True.
All for Lady Rhea. The better to serve Lady Rhea.
I know this is going to be similar to that Maki and Ash thing, where we're just going to agree to disagree because we're just never going to agree on this. Humans shouldn't rule humans, apparently. Yeah, they're not allowed to. Probably the immortal lizard people, yeah. Wait, I have an idea. Let me cook. Let me cook. I got an idea. Flane, do you have rescue? Do you have rescue? Yes, you do. Okay. Hi, Mark Zuckerberg. Rally Wife is going to stop this. She's getting a lot of speed. I think she's gotten speed on every level today, so yeah. Rally Wife may actually cook.
Another escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves.
Elf Dragons. God, I hate this song. They knew what they were composing when they composed the song. Make a song that will drag on as long as possible, because the bosses will do annoying shenanigans like dodging and gambit and stuff. So this song will last way longer than it ever should.
Whoops.
Nice, very nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Yeah, I might just end up making Ash a sniper, honestly. Because his ranks kind of suck. His ranks just kind of suck. His stats are good, but his ranks suck. I mean, I would think so too, to be honest, Gerudo King, but he will never accept that. He will never accept that in a minute.
I'm good now.
Yeah, this Mercedes is very slow. I'm a little worried. I mean, sure, she doesn't need to be that fast, but that means that she's in range of any attack, she's just gonna die. She's just gonna die. Which is concerning, to say the least. To say the very least, it is very concerning. Oh dear, Anna. See, this is why you actually level strength stat. Okay, or just get crits, I suppose. That works too. Getting a crit also
I'm
works.
impressed.
Okay, now you can't escape. Feels hollow because no character story. I kind of like the character story though. That's the problem. And I'm definitely not biased because I wish that you actually had a battle at Gronder, my favorite map in the game.
Can't afford to
I mean, yeah,
lose.
it doesn't make sense for the church to be at Gronder. I'll agree with that much, but it still sucks.
I'll never back down.
Won't rule anything well. Yeah, probably not. But I guess you could at least argue he won't be an emotional, like he won't have, you know, emotional issues when it comes to ruling. That is the one thing you could say about him. Japanese Persona 3 is cheap, right? I have no idea. I have no idea. Bonk. There we
Sleep
go.
in the dirt.
I may give her the speed wing, honestly. She might need it. She should be able to become a bishop. So we might want to actually work on giving her some EXP. Because Bishop Mercedes would actually be very nice. I could just keep running into the wall. We don't know anything else to do, so we're just gonna run into the wall. I wonder who our dance is gonna be. I wonder who we're gonna make our dancer. Is it a mediocre class in Fates? I wouldn't say it's mediocre. I wouldn't say it's the best class out there, but I think it's pretty solid, actually. No. Says the woman who's never played Fire Emblem. Well, not Fates anyway.
A threat eliminated. I've
Murkai? Must be some British thing. She's good. Perfect accuracy here, which is kind of impressive, to be honest. Learn Smite. The brown man shall smite. I played Fates. Which one?
Careful,
Which
please.
branch? Mordecai maxing?
Are we done?
Shamir is catching up. Not very much, mind
Not
you.
what I was hoping for.
So you probably never even used the Swordmaster in Fates. You've probably never even used the Swordmaster in Fates. I wish Shamir gained a little bit more speed in her. What is her speed growth? It's not very good. Whatever it is, it's probably not that high because she just never levels it. Even with aptitude. Even with aptitude, she just doesn't really level it. It's a little sad.
You're a big help.
Swordmasters aren't even playable in Conquest for the most part. So you played the smallest amount of played a small amount of the route that has the fewest playable Swordmasters, and decided that Swordmasters aren't good in that route. Seems legit. She can promote to sniper. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait.
It's the least I could do.
Alright, level 20 Flame. I don't know if she can promote to Bishop yet, but... well, I mean, that's something. And you think they're mid? You think Ryoma's mid? Dang. Dang, you think Ryoma's mid. This woman actually thinks Ryoma is mid. There's better units than Ryoma. Well, I guess he's not playable on Conquest, so yeah, there probably are a lot better units than
I'm on it.
him. Better units like what? Better units like who? Imagine calling Ryoma mid, true. Clearly never even made it to the Ryoma boss fight. Well, yeah, the Ryoma, even the first Ryoma boss fight, I doubt she made it to. She's probably gonna ask, wait, what? The first one? Alright, there we go.
Boring.
I agree, this map was pretty boring. But hey, we get some stuff
That's
out
the
of it.
last of them. Great work, everyone.
Sniper doesn't boost speed. Ah, okay. Extra large bullion, very nice. Longbow. That's going on Shamir. That doesn't make Swordmaster as a class good. I mean, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. But I don't necessarily know if I would say Swordmaster's bad. I don't know if I'd say it's great. Like, I don't know if I'd say it's amazing, but it's not what I'd consider to be bad.
Professor, thank you for your help.
And mind you, aptitude is gonna boost it, so she's just having a really hard time getting speed, I guess. A bunch of mid samurai. That is true, actually. That is a pretty good point. So yeah, that's probably all the paralogs we're gonna do for now. Maybe I'll do one later, but not right now. I think we're done of looking at the same map for 1.5 hours or something. I think we're done looking at the same map. I think it's time to look at a different map, guys. It's Marianne's birthday. Let's have tea with her.
Did you need something from me?
When she
This
fire
tea
them
is
on
too
your
expensive
3
to
houses
waste
to
on
your
someone
blue
like
lions?
me.
What?
Thank
What?
you very much.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Odin is actually the best unit in the game if you make him a swordmaster, trust me. I mean, he at least has a fun build, I'll give him that.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Well, yeah, but she's not even in Fates, though. Larcy, or whatever her name is, I've never known how to pronounce her name, is in FE4, not in Fates. She's in a pretty different game. Haru. True, it is Haru.
Thank you very much for the tea.
And Agnia. Is not in Conquest. Yeah, she's definitely not in Conquest, I promise you. Now, it'd be cool if she was, but... Alright, what are we going to do? Should talk to Flame, maybe? No, Flame. Agony equals good woman. Facilitating Claude never impregnated her. Fascinating Claude never impregnated her. True. The lacking bulk part is what conferences a class and samurai class as a whole. But couldn't you also promote samurai to master of arms, which has some bulk to it? Is there anyone that teaches reason to someone that Sylvain will actually listen to? That's got a higher reason rank? You just wake up? Wait, who woke up? The two gated impregnated women, true. He is, this is true. Yeah, see, it would be nice if you could set goals in this mod. I know that it's probably something difficult to do, but it would really help, because then you could decide who goes to what seminar. If you could decide who goes to what seminar, that'd be great. That would actually make a huge difference. You could decide who goes to what seminar. That'd be very nice. Because some of these units I don't even use, so like I don't even care if they go to the seminar or not. Is it a dumb mod version? Wait, what? I don't understand. What's going on here? Yeah, I think the only place I can really teach Sylvain is with Flame. Which sucks. I don't really want to go into a reason class, but... I suppose... Too hard for my feeble little hands, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was just too difficult. Yeah... Oh, you can teach Sylvain, okay. Alright, yeah, you could teach Sylvain. I would be all for that. You should teach Sylvain. Possessed you to time traveling? Sounds about right. You know it's okay to play the normal mode the first round. Well, she's dating Dawnlot, so of course she wouldn't think that. You know what? If you'll teach reason to Sylvain, then I will take that. I will take that. Swordmaster being the only class that can get S in Swords is cool, and Sword Fair is nice. You can reclass out of it after. Yeah, I mean, Swordmaster gives you pretty good skills if you don't want to actually stay in Swordmaster. I still think it's worth it for the skills. I still think it's worth it for the skills, if nothing else.
It seems I've improved.
So this is how it's done.
Never play
Got it.
normal mode.
Good to go.
Yeah, it's been ages since I've actually played on normal. I can't remember the last time I played a final game on normal. Oh, we got more Ash supports, guys. We gotta go and torment Maki. Oh, I guess she's not here, so we can't torment her.
Ah, tonight's meal looks exquisite.
Alright, rally wife support, guys.
Hi, Dedue. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
But Astra on an umbrella! So true.
Well, sure. I know that.
Heroes isn't really
But how can
iffy.
I stop making those errors?
It's not. It's not.
No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up.
Speaking of Maki, I found a video about Ash 1 turned the funnel map on every route. That was probably made by her. She probably made it. Dedue, Dimitri lost his sense of taste.
The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need.
I wish Love Life didn't exist. Because it's cringy and only gooners and homo women watch it.
Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dedue. You really have a kind heart.
Silence Dedue. You do not critique Rally Wife. She didn't make a video herself. I'm only mentioning it for how much she's an Ash sim. Maybe she paid for it or something. I don't know. How can you even one-turn any of the funnel maps one unit when literally all the bosses have multiple health bars? There's ways. There's ways. Like, for example, Raging Storm, Amir, Edelgard can do it, I believe. Snow Halation? Snow Annihilation? Why is it called that? His peak now. It's pretty far from it. I've met some Love Live fans, and all it's done is make me hate a show that I've never seen. Determination and perseverance.
first I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
Well, a bit. Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
Oh, there's a meme of this before. I've seen this. No holocaustation. Same. You've had the unfortunate experience of meeting Love Live fans. I'm sorry you had to deal with them. For epic gamer girls who say the N-word, the only women I've ever heard of that actually watch Love Live are usually homosexuals. And they're usually gooners. They're usually just lesbians. So not really something that's convincing me that the women are, what shall we say, what I would look for in a woman.
I see. I will try it.
Have you guys ever seen the meme where he actually starts smiling? But he has like this massive grin on his face. It's actually really funny. It's a little creepy, but it's actually really funny. Has a lot of Miku figures. Wow, good thing I'm neither a gooner or a lesbian. Yeah, you do realize a lot of things you do and say that doesn't really seem that likely. Cyril and Ash have a support. Oh my god, that's gonna be the most boring support ever. It's gonna be the most boring support in existence. It's gonna be so boring, man.
Mercedes.
I know more girls who say the N-word that don't watch Love Live. True. That's gonna be a very boring support, is all I can say. That's gonna be very, very, very boring.
Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but...
Good one-turn multi-health
you lend
power
me a
fun
hand?
boss. You have a strong unit at dancer to battalion with the dance game. Yeah, there would be ways to do it. It is feasible. Alright guys, here we go. The only way to make this support even tolerable. It's got like the two most boring characters in the game. I don't know why they decided the two most boring characters in the game to support. Okay. What are all these books doing on the floor? Hey Cyril, what's going on here? I'm tidying up the library, sweeping the floors, dusting the shelves, restacking the books. Isn't there a schedule for a library cleaning duty? Why are you doing all this by yourself? Oh, I'm helping out the kid whose job it is. He says I'm making him look bad, but I'm just happy to help. Besides, some of the books are valuable. Gotta hand them carefully. Not a lot of people get that. That's from Maki? Oh, Maki! Yeah, I'm sure someone's gonna ping her for this, aren't they? Don't do that. Ah, but there's so many. You really think you'll get all this done today? Can you make Cyril sound like Banjo-Kazooie? Well, Banjo or Kazooie, which one? Yeah, easy. There's more stuff to do tomorrow, so the library has got to get it done today. I don't know how I would do Banjo's voice, honestly. And I guess you're planning to do all that by yourself, too. Yeah. Go on. It'll be dusk soon. Let me help. When does Cyril die? Whenever someone decides to kill him. Nah. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Nah, it's my job. I'm gonna do it. There's no way one person could shelve all these books before nightfall, Cyril. Like I said, these books need to be handled real careful. Shouldn't you be doing your own thing anyway? Still to this day yet to have seen anyone using Cyril be better than an actual normal unit. This is my job, and I'm gonna do it because Lady Rhea expects me to do it a certain way. I can't just stand there and watch. I won't get in your way, alright? I'll handle this shelf, and you can take the next one. Listen, I said I don't need your help. I promise I'll be careful, okay? Well, let me just get to it. Oh, fine. You do over there. I'll do all this. Got it. Oh. Sneedwing defending Rinka is like how I defend using Donald, but Donald actually has good growth, and Rinka at best becomes a normal unit. Exactly. The frickin' Speedwing posts. Absolute meme worthy. Pavis. He has Pavis. Since when? Since when does this guy have Pavis? Giving her the HP tonic is the best way to improve her damage output. I still think that's such a funny response. Like, I kind of see what he means now, but like, really? Really though? Really? Rally Sneed, let's go. Rally Wife, putting another one in her cap. Got any combat arts? It is very funny, I agree. Teenage Mutant. Night Kneeler on Flame? This seems like a meme strat. It just seems like a meme strat. We'll increase her con by 20%. True. Okay, there we go. Now let's go work on getting some certifications done. I bet you we can do some. I don't know all the ones we can do. Okay, Ash is probably not getting anything done because he's got really bad ranks right now, and that's not really gonna help him. Let's see, what would he have in Sniper? Not the greatest stats, but he might be able to make things work. Could make him a warrior or a grappler or something. I don't think he's close to getting any of these, though. That's the problem. He's just not close to any of these. I don't know if Ash is ever gonna promote, to be honest. He's so far behind on stuff. Alright, Sylvain can become a paladin. Let's see if we can actually make him into one. Oh, 100% chance of getting to paladin? Heck yeah, I'll take that. What do we need for Dark Knight? What do we need for Dark Knight? I know we can't get one yet, but I want to check. What are we actually going to need if we want a Dark Knight? We're going to want... okay, we don't need to work in Lances at all. We just need to work on Reason. But we need to work on Reason a lot. We need to work on a lot of Reason. We will need A rank in Riding, though. So I will still need to work in Riding a bit. I don't know how much Riding I'll need. Riding, Reason, and Lances. Okay, what's his Riding currently at? It is at B rank. He's still got some work to do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna become a Paladin for now, so he can get that Riding mastered. Because that's the best way to master Riding, is just to make him into a Rider class, right? And then once he finishes it off, then we're gonna go into, no Lances. Yeah, it doesn't require Lances at all. I do believe in the vanilla it does, but in this mod it doesn't. Bottle of water at the end. Okay, I need to see this. I need to see this one. Oi, mate! Some bloke called me out for giving Rinka the HP tonic in my post about her being peak. That guy's brain must be crispier than fish and chips. Fixed her damage. Bottle of water. Nah, I think it's a good change. Holy Knight and Dark Knight, I don't know why you would want that high of a Lance rank on. When I make a unit of Holy Knight or a Dark Knight, I usually make it because they're maids that I want to be more mobile. Can I buy any advanced heals? I don't know if I can. I might not be able to. Let's see. I can. Okay. I can buy a few of them. Because I know at least so... You pronounce the T and the I too hard. Yeah, the T I should probably be like... Whoa. I mean, that's where the meme comes from, if you think about it. Should ask for swords. Maybe. Whoa. I mean, that is where that meme comes from, isn't it? Only made one person Holy Knight, and that's Raphael. That's a really strange way. Brits don't pronounce the T at all in some of those words. Yeah, that's true. But Bile can become a sword master, so that's very nice. Although it doesn't have a very good chance of becoming one, but it's worth a shot, I suppose. She's not quite where we need her to be. Can Annette become a, Can she become a warlock? Not quite. She's close-ish, but not quite there. Now, Flane should be able to become a bishop, which she's not, for some reason. So I can't really promote anyone. Lovely. Whoa, oh, yeah. Oh, but you can become an assassin, right? Well, again, maybe. Maybe you can become a... Maybe you can. I mean, I would like to make her a... Well, I might make an assassin. We'll see. Well, time to waste some money, guys. Time to waste some money. Who is going to pass their exams? Probably not you. Oh, you did. Yeah, honestly, I think the tea time thing should not be guaranteed answers, but
The new path to
the exam thing should be guaranteed. Maybe that's just me. Maybe some people will say that's a little broken, but no, I think the exam thing is kind of dumb. Being able to fail exams is dumb. The requirements are so ridiculous that you might as well just pass them whenever you get there, within just the cusp of being able to take them. Because I think you just don't gain weapon level fast enough in this hack. I don't think you gain it fast enough. You gain it faster than in vanilla, but I don't think you gain it fast enough. Especially if you're doing something that's a little less orthodox with your units. You know what? I agree. Let's go. We got someone that agrees. Can I make anyone else another class? Okay. Orthodoxy mentioned. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get 2 for 2, 30%. I really don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll give it a try. Woman failure. She's a woman failure. For so long it dried up and solidified. I mean, eggs tend to be, you know, solid. At least on the outside. At least on the outside. Cupboard boiled egg. Playing Lunatic is masochistic. Playing Awakening is masochistic. I say that as a guy who started with Awakening. G-Cuck? Who's G-Cuck? Okay. I'll just buy my steel sword, because screw it. I've experienced both, so I know. He knows. He knows. Alright, who needs what? Dead last, as it should be. As it should be. Engage should be in dead last. If it's not in dead last, there's something wrong. did you recruit? Who recruit? Me? I haven't recruited anyone. The game has still not given me anyone. Although I should be able to get Handyman well after this. Let's see here. You got deleted for that. Was a Catria solo. Well, maybe on lower difficulties it might be, but... Shadow Dragon's landed in this chat. Yeah, Anna needs more weapons. Boss won't like that, he won't. I am Steve. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Cage was a Fagato solo. Proctor, don't do it. Otherwise, you're gonna get timed out. Don't do it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. I'm saying don't think about it. Like whenever you own a cat and you see one about to jump up on a counter or something like that, they're not supposed to be on. It's like just don't think about it. I know what you're thinking about. Don't do it. Smells Minecraft enough. Smells Indian enough. We can get stronger weapons, huh? Feet! Okay, yeah, that is something, yeah. I like how he got timed up for that. He got timed up for that, of all things. Do we have, not sword bows, do we have killer bows accessible? I don't think we do. Not yet, anyway. We should give Dedue, like, a really powerful weapon. Like a silver axe or something, I don't know. Smells Indian enough. Smells Indian enough. Been a man this whole time. Honestly, not shocked. Post license and ID. Post license and ID. You got a license to post that? Oi, mate, you got a license to post that? Hairy armpits in a beard. I knew it. I knew it! Guys, I knew it. I knew it. Have hairy armpit? Don't say that in front of Oof. Actually, you should. You're probably just his type. Apparently they don't. Apparently they do not watch it. I guess they don't watch it. You thought Panda was a man, but it was I, Proctor. That's getting the pin. It's actually getting the pin. Yes. Okay. I might give her the energy drop. Because Shamir really needs to be able to hit pretty hard. She needs to really puncture the enemies. She just hasn't been loving that lately. I'm a man too, surprise, surprise. Surprise, he's a man. Would have ever guessed that. I might give her speed as well. I might give her the speed wing too. I mean, hey, a strong Shamir is actually a very terrifying force in the battlefield. Having a Shamir that hits really hard is quite scary. You'd be surprised. How do they reproduce? That's a good question. Accident does all the abortions. Dang. We could get a short spear. I don't know. We'll get a javelin. I know that. Look like, dude, it's true. You talk a lot for someone who's darker skinned than I am. Okay, that's just a strange thing to say. Next rank, very promising. True, he will. Yeah, he will. That is very good. That is very good indeed. Can we get more battalions? Better battalions, at least. We're starting to get some better battalions, I think. Oh, we can finally get the pregnant wall. The wall of impregnation.
Ready for your command.
I don't have Discord. We know that's not true. That's just not true, though. I might give Ash his pregnant wall. Nah, I don't know. The race judge now? Yes, you are. You are now. You are now.
You'll
Race judge of the Midwest. Yeah, you are. Kingdom snipers. I think I'll take that.
We're
Okay, and then we need pregnant wall.
Whatever the...
What's the problem for if you ain't black? Doesn't make sense, does it? Doesn't make sense, does it? Into the Peak West. Okay, finally we can do a map. Just like come here who's blacker. Who's darker now? You are. You're Indian. You are darkest.
We've got to go.
You probably are pretty dark. I'm gonna hide from the sun for a long time so he can be as close to white as possible. Get ready to lose yet again because Jill is about to pull an Effie dad moment. Not gonna happen this time. Not gonna happen this time. It's not gonna happen, I'm afraid. So who are we fielding here? Who are not fielding? No, not Ramire! Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know, I don't think the dude's actually gonna be cooking here. I kind of don't. I kind of don't. He might kind of cook here, but his movement's gonna be very restricted here because the force is gonna screw him over. And the enemies are not very strong here, so my idea to rescue Jill out of range. Believe me, I am thinking of it right now. Sister is here too. Okay. Jill, boss kill gonna go for it? No. Absolutely freaking not. He can't even kill the boss. He can't even kill the boss! Kills the Rev, runs by giving bad advice. Told him kills 3 houses, runs by not following Bill's advice. That's almost pin-worthy too. You've been on fire with these comments today. Well, I mean, is it supposed to, Rizu? Is your pizza supposed to suck? I mean, that can be arranged if you want. We can make that a reality if you want that, but I don't think you would. The duality of belt, true. The duality of belt. It'd be nice if we could get someone who uses warp, because so far I don't have a warper. So far I do not have a warper. What kind of freaky pizza? Freaky pizza. You thought you've had everything until you had freaky pizza. I think Sylvain can take her the Death Knight again. What do you guys say? I think he can. I think the Sylvain's more than capable. If he took him on last time, I think he could do it again. He's also a paladin now, so it should be pretty good.
There are some suspicious looking. I'll rein in.
It's like playing roulette. You might win, you might not. Well, if you know a place that sells good pizza, then probably not.
I'll crush them all.
I want Leonie. Well, I don't know when Leonie joins.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I don't know when she joins. I don't know. I genuinely don't. Don't like take out pizza that much, really.
Kill.
Kill! His Lance Fair, it's over now. Wait, he does? Or he's about to have it.
Thank you.
For skin check? It's gonna be Giga Brown, isn't it? Leonie never joins. Okay, I don't believe that. Alright, let's check your race. Yeah, it looks pretty brown. Looks pretty brown. She's Indian. She's definitely Indian, guys. Has built-in Lancer. Oh, that's nice. The Melanin King. Imagine destroying this guy with still training lance. Friendship with Gumi over. Okay. Who needs to be trained? Well, Mercedes needs a kill. That's what she needs. Boosted 9,000%.
Give it my all.
Heck no! Ash may be a little too strong at this point. I never thought I'd be saying this, but Catherine probably burned Remire, probably. There's no reason to be so upbeat. It doesn't. I don't know why it's so upbeat. It's really catchy, though. I cannot deny this.
Let us away.
It's a banger. It might not fit, but it is a banger.
Here goes.
Could have one shot with Cutting Gale. Wow, that is a very dead villager. Annette, you're supposed to snap them out, not kill them. Okay. Okay. But not for this map. Yeah, it's a weird map to introduce the song. Glowy's bird thing. It was the church! The church has been infiltrated by Glowy's Kamaru. I know this sucks to hear. I know it's hard for you to hear, but sometimes you just gotta hear it. It was the wind. Yeah, it was just the wind. Catherine would burn down an orphanage filled with puppies for Rhea with a smile on her face. She would. She would. When is your stomach not killing you?
Aye, aye.
When is your stomach not killing you?
Stay focused.
I think your stomach is always killing you. I swear this is like the third or fourth stream in a row that she said that.
Thank you.
I don't know, I just really love. There's a negative effect on the stomach. I would not be surprised. But yeah, we just need to make sure Jill does not ride ahead. My wife is killing me. You might should get a divorce in that case. We're actually glowies in disguise. Nah, I don't know about that, man. Again, what about that village of people that sacrificed, who welcomed her in and gave her hospitality to live there, and she just goes and kills them? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You never have a counter to that. And you really can't have a counter to that, to be honest. Imposta.
This is our chance.
Bro, don't do a freaking gambit. Oh, come on! You get way too... You have way too bad of luck with that, Catherine. You really need to not have that. Jill, I need a favor. Here's $5. We're gonna keep him back. We're gonna do whatever we can to stop him. Evacuate is an invasion, and she was fighting Satan. Okay, I think it'd be dramatic. And also, couldn't she have, I don't know, evacuated them at least? She is Satan. Yes. She is Satan LARPing as God. Won't defend Rhea for the last Crimson chapter allow me to do so. Well, I think I would listen to you since I know you're not biased in her favor. So, you may actually have a pretty good argument. She tried to evacuate them, but Satan wouldn't let her. Really? I want you to show me where she actually tries to evacuate them. I don't recall her ever trying to evacuate them. She got mad at them because they wanted to leave. Yeah, I don't know, man. You would think she would be like, "Oh, I'm heartbroken. You guys can't escape." But no, she never seems to care about them. Hates being told no. Yeah, so I don't really see how this works in her favor. Oh wait, it doesn't. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, game. Really? We're not playing this. We're not playing this game. At the point was beyond desperate and mentally broken by that point as she built to that point was crumbling before her eyes. See, that's the argument that most of them will give. It's like, oh, well, she wasn't really feeling herself. She was past her point. I don't think that's a good argument, though. She's clearly... Dimitri, as broken as he is, never goes and kills innocents. Dimitri's probably way worse off mentally in the time skip, and he still doesn't sink that low. So I don't think that's a good excuse, because Dimitri doesn't run around killing innocents for no reason. Wake up, Joe Biden. Eat a Snickers bar, alright. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers kind of mid. I don't know about that. I think Snickers is pretty good. I like Snickers. Laura is dead. All her machinations undone. You were just looking for a reason to use that word, weren't you? All her control slipping. She literally had nothing left, and so her demonic dragon blood cloak took effect and drove her insane. Snickers is pretty good. Why can't you hit this guy? Don't you have the range to hit him? I guess you don't. Oh, never mind, you do, but he's the green unit. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I think you just wanted a reason to use that word. For Air Jordans and Nikes, I'm not black, so neither. I'm not black, so I don't care about either. Machinations. This guy could just destroy him, wow. Sylvain is probably the best unit in my honor besides Catherine.
Thank you.
Wants Shamir, a church soldier, to kill a green unit, yet chastises Rhea for the same. Curious. Well, the thing is, I didn't realize it's a green unit. Rhea knew fully that it was a green unit. There's a difference. Caring about branded shoes is gay. It is. It is actually very gay. Dang, Ash. Dang, Ash. Didn't realize Ash had that much in him. I still don't see what the point of caring about shoes is. I don't even know what a Vans and Converse is. I don't even know what that means. I know there's shoes, but I don't really care what brand my shoes are. I own one pair and I'll continue to use them until they fall apart. See, this is how you know the belt for sure is a man and not a woman, because only women care about that sort of stuff. A man pretty much says, yeah, I don't really care. If it works, if it feels nice, I don't really care. Whatever works, works. That is what the man says. Gay and African. Gay and African. Doing own a pair of dress shoes. Was used for made for the last 1% of stream. You missed all the Ash memeing. Speaking of which, actually he's pretty solid. He's got 20 attack speed when he's using something else. Well, okay, not 20 attack speed, but he's got 18 with an Iron Axe. Always comes when I'm bullying the African. Well, but you're always bullying him, so that pretty much means she's always gonna show up. Jill hasn't killed himself, not yet. I mean, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't actually happen, but he can't technically kill himself until after you kill the villagers. Well, not kill the villagers. You know what I mean. Nice dodge. Because Guru said the M word. Oh yeah, he did mention. She did mention machinations as a word. I just thought that was kind of strange. Okay, as long as Jill stays away, we're good. As long as he stays away, we're good. Yeah, that's right, go shoot this guy. Did my last comment show up? The one where you mentioned machinations? Yeah. Unless you said something else. Unless you said something else, in which case, I don't think so.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, go run them over. Good idea.
Thanks.
It's just dress code. Dress code. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, formal looks cooler.
Thank you.
We don't need Catherine here. We can get Catherine out of here. Sylvain. Can we use Combat Arts? We can. Skyrim t-shirt. I'm sure Gerudo King approves. I'm sure Gerudo King approves of that. Could turn into a dragon on every route. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Proct core clothes. He didn't say anything. He didn't say this is what a real man looks like.
Thank you.
I wish he did. He didn't say what a real man looks like.
Tomas, what are you doing here?
I'm not Tomas. What's the matter? So I was with her.
There he is. Jill, don't take my money away, man. You're gambling $5 on him actually killing the run. Dang. Bro really wants me to lose again. He really wants more 3 houses. Well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you, man. I mean, you're probably gonna die anyway, but still, dang, that's rough. Solon for Smash, yeah, Solon for Smash. That is pretty rough. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Another one of Rhea's little rats bites the dust. Solon, not Byleth, smash ultimate. Why do they stutter so much? Why do these guys stutter? Can we kill this guy? Please tell me we can. I think we can. That term is offensive. Well, I mean, that's probably his intent. That's probably his intent, to be fair.
I won't hold back.
He's got 3 range, so I don't really like that. Excuse me, we make marijuana and coke here.
You fought well. Well done.
Okay, let's get ready. If your roommate went murder crazy with rabies and had to be out down in front of you, I think you'd stutter. Well, how do you know that guy knew is that other guy? How do you know that? Who else needs to move? I think Flame does, but I need to keep Flame around because you never know when this guy will start moving. Well, actually, I do know when he's going to start moving. It's going to be very soon. That was a good... Yeah, it was pretty good. Jill still isn't moving.
It's over.
Small village can't be 100 more
That is that.
people there. How do you know? How do you know it's a small village? I mean, yeah, it's a village, but it might not be a small one. There might be more to this place than there is. I mean, we don't even get to see the full village. Like, we don't even see the full village here. This is true racial banter. True racial banter. As opposed to false racial banter. Lives in a village? No. I do not. I take heavy offense to everything you just said. That's why he hasn't moved. That's true. That is true, and we're gonna fix that. Well, we're not gonna kill him, but you know what I mean. Is he stupid? You mean Gerald? Yes, he is very stupid. I mean, I know he isn't serving him. We kill this guy, or is it gonna be one of those? One of those instances. Well, we nearly kill, just not quite, sadly. I mean, we could crit, but unfortunately, that's not quite a guarantee. What witty banter. I know, right? What witty banter. Okay, we're not doing that. That was very loud. That was very loud. Going to bed? Okay, have a nice night. Oh, nice! You got a good level. Very nice.
You're a big help.
$59 damage. I think it's gonna do a lot, I think. I just think it's gonna do a lot of damage. I don't know, man. Maybe it won't. Mercy, don't taint the rod. Yeah, don't. Do not taint. What do you do? Do not taint. Tainting is bad. Tainting is pretty bad. Wait, is he gonna go? Uh-oh. Is that armor gonna reach? I hope not.
I have an idea.
Oh, he's just gonna attack Shanae. Taint run. You were a taint run. You know that? You were a tainted run.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast.
Oh, okay, that's... Okay, it's just some random bozo, okay. I was a little scared. I was like, wait, I thought Gerald wasn't even there. I was like, wait, that's not even Gerald. What the heck? Or, not, that isn't even Gerald. I was like, wait, Gerald hasn't even moved yet. How is this possible? Should we shoot this guy? I mean, we could try. He's not even... No, he lives in the UK. He doesn't live in America. I first said yapping villager. Gerald, I paid you! I paid you, Gerald! Maybe you should pay someone better next time. Pay a guy that'll actually do his job. Okay, not the best level up in the world.
We've rescued as many as...
Okay, is he in range of Solon just yet? I don't believe so, but we don't really want him to do that. Knows too much British lore to be in America. We also don't really want him to charge into the Death Knight, though. That is some really bad void. Pay for the demise? No. Do it yourself, lazy. Do it yourself, you lazy woman. Maybe next time. There will not be a next time. There will not be a next time. Is this movement 8? You get the dances on this map, right? Yes, yes you do. Now he's stuck. He can't go either way. Fight stuff, drink tea, conquer world, drink tea, lose almost every war after 1776. As much as I would like to say that, unfortunately they actually have a better track record than that. As much as I would like to agree to that, Birdo King, I'm afraid that's not true. let's go. He's being a wuss. The wuss knight. The frickin' wuss knight.
Now's our chance.
It is not your chance. You just gambited me, bozo. You don't get to gambit me again. Okay. We gotta finish it this turn, I think. No, we don't. They buck broke Spain after 1776. They kinda did. Never had Gibraltar ever again. Not true, but funny. Oh, I 100% agree. It's funny. Wait a minute. This guy kind of fell off. Sylvania kind of fell off, man. That is not particularly great. Does he have supports to anyone? He does. Plenty after 1776. I hate to admit it, but she's right. I hate to admit it, but she is right. I hate to admit it, but she is right. Those race traders pounced on us? Who?
I owe you one.
Not nearly skills, but it's inaccurate. That's the problem. I don't know why. It wasn't so inaccurate before. I don't know why it's so inaccurate now. I don't know why it's so inaccurate now. What's he getting that avoid from? The Raper Knights. Oh yeah, that's right. 9 nearly does it. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, because none of these other ones work. Although the Steel Lance does come kind of close. Okay, you know what? Let's see what happens. Doesn't matter. There we go. See ya. Doesn't matter what your blade craves. You don't get to ask.
Let him get away.
Yeah, now we need to finish off Solon. Solon, not Solon. Solon! We need to finish up the Solon. The Solon must be destroyed. The evil Solon. Okay, that's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Admit it, you just looked it up, Proctor. You looked it up, Proctor, admit
You
it.
never had a chance.
Could use the Salon, just look at him, I know, right? Do it? I want to. I want to do it, because it's hilarious. See ya! Imagine getting killed by a freaking longbow, man. I know some of them. I mean, you probably do know some of them, but I doubt you knew all those.
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
And setting up gay republics, true. That is true.
I could have conducted this experiment on any.
Wasn't even worth a full level.
Damn it, he's
Yeah,
gone.
it wasn't. Smithing stone, let's go. We can get ahead. Mr. Yeast! Mr. Yeast! Mr. Yeast! Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Well, look, if I say no, the game can't force me to use her. You guys can't force me to use her. Mr. Yeast. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Manuel's a wait, she is? Ah, dang, then we gotta recruit her. We gotta recruit her if she's a warper. Say no, don't do it. But she's a warper. Now I need to keep Gerald alive for one more turn. Not really. Because he has a yeast infection. Yes. Find another land. Gold song from that one Pocahontas movie. Better her than the harlot. Okay, fine. Wood steel, arcane crystal. Let's go. Very nice. I mean, one more chapter. Well, yeah, but I don't think it's really that hard to keep him alive there. In fact, I've never struggled to keep Gerald alive on that map. Not that I can remember, anyway. Oh, okay. That kind of scared me for a sec, because it was not loading. For the sake of having units, I suppose.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out. And casualties, they said they were because
When
of
Marianne
them.
recruitment. I think 2 chapters from now.
That armor.
Yes, I believe you have met.
Oh, we've met.
Do not get the wrong.
What in blazes?
It is true that had I known it,
Your words are meaning.
I cannot abide that.
What?
If left to their own devices, they, with the sword of the Creator on.
Unless they're fruity. I used to hate them more, but honestly, I think I prefer them.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live.
Gerald. Professor,
Agree with...
have you
No,
seen
because
his
then that
eyes?
means I get a Crimson Flower, and I don't want to do that.
What's wrong, kid? He's gone.
Though I won't deny a
Hey,
lot of them are
I
very
needed to talk
annoying.
to you.
I won't deny a lot of them are very annoying.
You've been angry since we first, and you look so before the monastery.
Like, it doesn't make a difference. In this mod, it does. They actually make it make a difference.
Then perhaps it's or. Come to my office.
Just what was
British
that?
refer to Mr. Yeast.
wonder what
True. Remove Edelgard. Enter Mr. Yeast.
Professor, when I saw the chaos and
Okay.
You did well. I am certain the goddess.
You know, I was thinking. What were you thinking? What difference does it make then? It means you go on the route to Crimson Flower. You know what would make Bort a better unit?
Part 1.
If his
White
name was
clouds.
Bars and he had blue hair.
Ethereal moon. The cause of sorrow.
You go Crimson Flower. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works at this point in the game, but...
Though
Yeah,
most
double X that
stars
always
will still
props for
glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5.
I was hoping I forgot that detail. No, I did not. As a matter of fact, Rizu, I did not. Seems you also lost your bet with Gerald. He didn't really kill himself. Yeah, honestly, Board being killed sounds like a better plan. Maybe that's just me, but I actually kind of prefer that. It's Aloysius' birthday. Oh, let's give him some tea. Let's give the man some tea.
I'm here, Professor.
So
This tea
voluptuous.
must-
It's a good question.
Sorry to trouble you. I'll finish this tea. Huh? Definitely. Yeah. Huh? Whoa. Ghosts.
Now taking my money and running off like that. Jerk. Alois, indeed.
Thanks for the tea.
Nah, it's fake. Chimera, it's fake. She put it on there herself.
Hello?
There's only one woman I want to look at, and that would be...
We are planning a grand ball for this.
Bernadette's birthday. Yeah, we're not hosting a tea party for you. Ingrid prayed more, she'd get stacked. Let's go host a tea party for Dimitri.
I apologize. It would be better to... Thank you.
What is fake? Rhea is fake. Rhea is fake. Everything about her is
How
fake.
warm and comforting. So it is.
That's why Marion has... Yeah, exactly.
So it is. I can't... Indeed. Thank you for the...
They're a scam. Because they file for scams easily. Who is Vale? Bad and gay character. Alright. Oh, we got another Ash support! I don't know if Maki's still here, but she's not gonna like this. We just now got a C support between
timing,
Violet and Dimitri? Dang. I thought we would have gotten that by now.
Oh, are you on cooking duty today?
I don't know, she just said like one thing and I haven't seen her say anything ever since then. Oh, we got 2 Ash supports. We got 2 Ash supports, guys. We got 2 Ash supports. Just gonna mute the stream? Wow. So mean. Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri, would you, do you want to train together today? Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After class is concluded for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting. And after, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite. Oh, yes, I suppose. I mean, sure, it would be my pleasure to dine with you? I mean, Ash. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve. Are you still worrying over what I said to you before? I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature. Imagine their voices and it's wonderful. Nah, she's just a tsundere for this nasal voice. She's actually laughing her head off right now. She's just acting like she hates this. Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it's due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise you and I are the same. That all makes sense, Your Highness. But I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, whenever you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folks still rely on the nobility to keep the peace, and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lonato says. Don't worry, hard in our run-up voice act. I suppose I can understand that point of view, but the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet. But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies, even me. On all accounts, I could say the same of you. So, see, apparently the Ash twins are split. One of them actually does like my impression of Ash. The other one hates it. Or so she claims. I kind of doubt it. But also, you have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you were never drawn towards darkness. The mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions. Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate. Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree what we both should learn to bend a bit. How does that sound? Alright, let's start from the beginning then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness? Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got. Ash does his best, he's Nino now. Why is Ash glazing so hard? Because he's Ash, that's what he does. Going off of Hero's lines? I don't know. Okay, the other support. Hey, Sylvain, can we talk? What's up, Ash? Looking for more life tips? No. But I did want to thank you for coming to my aid in battle the other day. That? No need to thank me for that. That was brilliant. See, Maki, even your fellow Ash enjoyer actually agrees that my voice acting is good here. Alright, see ya, Proctor. No, really, I insist. If you hadn't been there, I definitely would have been finished. You really set a model for my training. I can only hope I'll be able to say someone like that someday. Again with the study and the training? My advice on the whole thing is just to follow your instincts. That's what I do. If someone's in trouble, I help them. You don't need to be a valiant knight to know that. It doesn't matter if the person is an ugly old man or the cutest girl you've ever seen. You help him. So you're saying... Everybody's the same, deep down. It's our job to help anyone who needs it. Ah. What? You're looking at me funny. Did I say something wrong? No, I'm just surprised, that's all. You're actually a much better person than I thought. Was that a compliment? I can't tell. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean any insult. Turn on auto advance? Okay, I'll do that. After I read this. I was just really impressed by what you said about helping people without even thinking. To jump in and help someone without any thought of all reward, this is a real virtue. How did you say that with a straight face? I'd be embarrassed if I were you. Come on, Ash. You're an honest and overall great guy. You'll be an honest and overall great knight, too. Of course, people like you need to watch out for greedy people. Huh? Remember when I said I didn't need any thanks? Well, I didn't say anything about not wanting a reward. There's a girl, and we had a misunderstanding about who was allowed to date who, so, I need to hang out in your room until everything calms down. That should only be a day, or two, tops. Sylvain! Come on, Ash, remember, if someone's in trouble, you help them. You want to be a great knight, don't you? Fine, since you help me, but just this once. Alright, I knew I could count on you. You'll definitely make a great knight. Great knight, Ash confirmed. He really would be a great person if you could stop all that scandal. Nah, I think, guys, she's being a tsundere. She actually loved that. She was laughing that whole time. She didn't mute. She actually turned it up. She turned it up and was laughing the whole time. She's just pretending like she hated it. He clearly wants to be a great knight. I'm gonna show you Ash's ranks. They are not very good. Maki the Coast. It always was, Clear. It always was. Silence, my beloved. Like I said, you're actually being a tsundere. You turned it up. You didn't even mute it. You turned it up and were laughing at it. You were laughing at it. Look at that. These ranks are terrible. I want more of that. At least one of the Ash fans enjoys my For good measure, I'm keeping it muted for a little bit longer. She's lying. She's making it up. No more Ash voice? No. No, I'm going to do the Ash voice. If I have to suffer through his supports, then you have to hear the Ash voice. His stats are really good. His ranks are terrible, though. We should clone Salt's voice impression and make AI Ash. How am I Sundere if I mute the stream to not hear the voice? Because it genuinely makes me upset. Because you're not actually... You know what? You know what? How about this? You can go and make a voice impression of Rally Wife. That way we're even. You can go do that. That way you can do all the things that I've done to destroy Ash. And you can do to Rally Wife. Is that really... Suffering? Yeah. Suffering. Who's suffering? I knew Sundere behavior when I see it. I married Severa in 2 separate games. Love the stream so much she stays despite muting it. I know, right? She lives so hard she can't leave. True. True. Despite all the Ash memeing we do, she still sticks around. Just muted in a small attempt to create the distance she can't tolerate. Reading chat is fine. Cannot stand Harden's Ash impression. That's not actually what she's. That's not what's actually happening. She genuinely loves it. Oh, he has Buckbreaker as a skill. Ash Interpretation, yes. The Ash Interpretation. Bowbreaker. Yeah, let's give him Bowbreaker. Did you just marry my daughter? I mean, technically, guys, we can't prove her words true. We can't prove that she's actually muting. Cameron got the goods. He does. He does indeed. She's got Axe Breaker. I mean, I guess I could give her Axe Breaker. I don't plan on really using her that much, but still. Renewal could be good. Critical skill list. Yeah, she should be fine. Her paralogue shouldn't be too hard. She's a trickster. She was mewing? Mewing? What? Isn't mewing that weird thing you do with your face? Is a trickster? Apparently now. Writing is fake and gay. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hexblade. A magic attack. I don't know. Because you should be hit by a truck. What? What? Please don't reference in gay. We don't need that cringe in chat. We don't need that cringe in chat. Why are their class colors different? What do you mean? What do you mean why they're different? Future and gay references result in a timeout based. Mew under the truck. Oh, I see what he did. I see what he did there. Okay. You like the Pokemon, I guess? Oh my god, that's so many of them. I think that's the last of it, though. Tales of the Red Canyon. We could do the Ash paralogue. At the very least, though, finally this Ash paralogue probably won't end the run, because at least now, Ash is actually not very weak, and he won't just get one shot. So that's nice, but I don't know if we're quite ready for Ash's paralogue just yet, because that map's got assassins and stuff. It's a scary map. It's a scary map. It is a pretty scary map, so I don't know if I want to take it on just yet. Tales of the Red Canyon should be pretty easy. I think next stream we're probably going to do these two, probably. Do wonder when or if he'll come back. Who? Who comes back? Oh, Solo. Yeah, Solo has been gone for so long. I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of left. I don't know. I've seen him in other streams. Like, not really like I've had the chance to interact with him in other streams, but I've seen him talk in other streams. It's kind of strange. I don't know. Let's go promote some people. Well, one of these paralogues in the run now. They won't end the run. They'd never. Do black markets. I'm not doing it. I don't even know how to get the units to join. Forget it, Proctor. It's not an option. They called Proctor a he.
I'm so...
He doesn't like us hitting engage. He really took it personally, though. He really took it personally. Just got tired of the engage bashing. To be honest, I don't even think I did that much engage bashing right before he left, anyway. Can we see Malignites? They're masterclass, so no. They're a masterclass. Yeah, he did say that's why he left the server. I don't know why he left the, I don't know why he left the stream. I don't know, but, I guess we can try to have Anna pass this again. All the chatters made him leave. I have no idea. I thought Solo didn't take it to heart. I mean, I thought so too, but... This woman is a failure. She is a woman failure.
What a waste.
So I can see the icon then? Sure, you can, but... I mean... There's Malignite. There's Malignite. Yeah, he looked a server quite a while ago. Like a month or two ago. Maybe longer. Didn't know it was over engage. I know the Discord one was. I don't know about actually leaving the stream. I have no idea. In that case, I don't know if it had anything to do. Why is it Gremory? I don't know, man. I mean, you gotta remember, Malignite actually has no models in Three Houses. Disappointing. Yeah, but males can also go as Malignite. Small brain is fixated on gold and nothing else. True. True. Like, for example, Sylvain can become a Malignite. Wait, can he? Yeah, he can. It's just Dark Bishop, I believe. Dark Bishop class. On a mount. Which still looks kind of cool. Unfinished mod. Unfinished mod. Merchant Brain. Do we have memes? Do we have memes? Do we have memes? Because I think now would be a good time to do them. Let's see. Yeah, so we got a meme from last time. I'm gonna go show it. That I wasn't able to show last time. But we got one from last stream. Someone make a meme quick. I don't think I can make a meme fast enough. Stop holding a fist in the air as if you're holding something. You look silly. He kinda does. X reason flying, I believe so. I believe so. We can check next time. Oh, ow. Okay. I'm keeping you in my prayers tonight. This place is awesome. I get to eat every day. I don't know why you made a meme of this. This is the most random thing to make a meme out of. It's the most random thing to make a meme out of. Can't wait to see the animations. I'm curious what those animations are going to be like. I am curious what the animations are going to look like. Wow, yeah, It's referencing that one support they had. That one support from yesterday. I get to eat every day. I don't know why. It's it's so random, but it's still good. It's just a random thing, yeah. Of course, his name is Oh, I see, Cyril Cereal. I don't get it. It's because it's from a support. He was like, oh, this place is great. I get to eat every day. I don't know why. Racism. Racism. Cyril is celebrating cannibalism if he eats that. True. He is. He is. Poor Cyril has to eat himself. Auto-cannibalism. Well, not auto-cannibalism. I mean, he's eating his hands. But cannibalism nonetheless. That's my boy! Cannibalism! Yeah, so... tomorrow, I promise, will be more Persona. I know I said that yesterday, but it actually will be tomorrow. I promise. Because I don't have to bookmark it this time. So tomorrow will be more Persona, I promise that. I promise you it will be more Persona. So if you were like, oh, where was the Persona stream today? It'll be there tomorrow, I promise. And then on Saturday will be more Three Houses. Saturday will be more Three Houses. So we can have more of that then. Hopefully, my idea is to get through 2 paralogues and a chapter. You promise? Yes, I do. I do promise. I do promise. Way to break the rule. Okay, well, I was trying to get that map done yesterday. I'm sorry my internet gave away. It's not my fault. How fun. More gay Persona 5 instead of pink Persona 4. You know what? I might do Persona 4 if an overwhelming amount of people actually just vote for me to do Persona 4. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I miss Adachi almost as much as Kevin. But I would need like 70-80% of people to actually vote for it. Like 70 to 80% of people in chat to actually vote for it. It doesn't have Adachi, true. If an overwhelming majority of active chat does, then maybe. Original this time? Well, I don't have the original. I have Golden. So I can't do the original. Can you play Amnesia? Amnesis? What? I'm sorry, Proctor, I'm not Joe Biden. I'm sorry, I'm not Joe Biden. Chad has expressed its will. It actually hasn't. It actually hasn't. Emulate it then. Well, what if I don't want to? You ever consider that? Maybe I don't want to. Right, Golden? Well, I mean, a lot of people that like Persona in my chat we actually never saw the Persona 4 run. Though that would be a very long run. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I have it in me to do it again. When will Proctor recommend a game that I've actually heard of? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the day that Proctor recommends a game I've actually heard of. Vasona? What? We play as Joe Biden. True. Japanese Persona with live translation. I don't think I'd be very good at that. Is expressed on known letters? That doesn't mean anything. Meant a horror game, which come to think about it, I wonder if you're up to play a horror game. It's not really my cup of tea. Although there is one horror game that I've